Hello, welcome to the educational lecture by the SIMMI Foundation. We are studying on the topic business cycle. What is business cycle? Business cycle refers to the increase and decrease in economic activity over time. So, various business firms, industries do the business and there is a fluctuation in the economic activity, we can say. At some time, they gain a lot of money or the profit, and at another time period, they could incur a loss. This fluctuations in the economic activity through the profits they are earning during a span of time refers to the business cycle. So, we can say the long run upward trend in the gross national product is happening in the business cycle, as you can see in the picture, with the short term fluctuations in the economic activity. So, the economy will be seeing growth, which you can see by the vertical line over here. But this in the short run, there could be fluctuations in the output, income, employment, and prices, which you can see by the cycle revolving around the trend line. Okay, so the growth of the real GDP on the time basis, this is what we see in the business cycle. We can see the main two phases in our business cycle, which are: first is the expansion, or we can say it is an upswing or the prosperity phase, where the income, output, and the employment of the economy is in the positive manner or moving upwards. Where on the contrary, on the other hand, the phase of recession, contraction, downswings, or the depressions are the phase of the low income, employment, and output. Now we'll be discussing various other phases. Basically, there are the four phases of business cycle, two which we have read in the discussion in the previous slide. Expansion phase, the economy starts here, which is also known as the phase of boom. Then it reaches on the phases of peak, which is also known as the upper turning point phase of the economy. Here, economy rests, but after it, contraction came in the economy, which is known as a downswing, recession, and the depression. And at last, the lower turning point is known as trough. No economy can stay at any phase for a longer time, and there is a fluctuation happening over time in the economy, which results in the various phases, which is known as expansion, peak, contraction, and the trough. What are the basic features of the business cycle? Basically, business cycle occurs periodically. It means there is no regularity. Regularity in the terms means business cycle varies, as we can say the fluctuations in the business cycle phases is not in the regular basis, but at a periodical interval from 2 to 12 years. If there is a upswing, then it could cause a downswing after some years. Second most important features of business cycle is there are synchronized. It means it does not cause changes in the single industries, as every industry of the economy is interrelated with each other. If there is a change in the agriculture sector, it will definitely cause change in the industry or the service sector, and the vice versa. Hence, if any fluctuations is happening in the agriculture sector, as the raw material prices are increases, then the finished good product price will also increase in the manufacturing sector. So every sector of the economy are interlinked. Third feature of the business cycle is fluctuations occurs only at the level of production. It means the production level at the level of production where the production is happening in the economy, there are the fluctuations, and this will cause the fluctuations in employment, investment, consumption. Basically all the economic variables are affected by the fluctuations. Not only the production is affected, but its employment also increases and decreases. Its investment also increases and decreasing by the time. Its consumption also increases and decreasing by the time. And as we all know, the rate of interest of the investment is changing and the price is also changing, which we are referring to by the term of inflation or deflation in the economy. And the most important features of business cycle is investment and consumption of durable consumer goods are mostly affected, whereas the consumption of the non-durable goods and services does not vary much during the phases of business cycle. The consumer durable goods are cars, refrigerators, which affect a lot by the business cycles. Okay, all for the today. This is an internship program which the SIMMI Foundation also organize. Anyone is interested can apply, and there are various departments of our SIMMI foundations like content marketing, domestic affairs, fundraising, volunteering, and international affairs. You can apply to any of the departments. These are the other various departments. Thank you.